Tom writes us, thank you for kindly sharing your knowledge with us. You are welcome. I have been doing your protein, vegetable, and water since January 1st and have dropped 13 pounds. Let's just stop right there, ladies and gentlemen. Congrats to you, man. That's awesome, Tom. I have a couple of questions. First of all, what do you do for breakfast? I usually have a protein shake. But how can I get my vegetables in during breakfast? That's a good question. Do you think those green superfood type supplements are worthwhile? No. So there's one or two things I do for breakfast, Tom, and the number one thing I do is I don't eat it. After I work out, I eat. So usually that's about 10:30, 11 o'clock, and if I'm eating over here at the Landmark Grill, beautiful, wonderful place over here on 72nd South in Midvale, tell them you know me, you'll get a nice chair. Um, I always get the joke is a guy works there, his name Leo, and we do something called Leo carving, and that's when they take all the vegetables that they have in the back, and I think there's 12, and they scramble them up and they drop them on your omelet, they drop them on your hash browns, they drop them on whatever you order, and Leo came up with it. It's called Leo carving. So that's option number one. Option number two, depending on where you shop here in the States, I just had one of these today, but I buy those little breakfast bowls, and the one I have now is called Super Greens, and it's probably got 9 vegetables in it, including kale. Of course, you know, kale is the answer to all questions in the last 2 years. You crack 2 eggs in it, you stir it up, you add the salsa, you add a little tiny little bit of cheese, put it in the microwave for 4 minutes, and you've got plenty of vegetables. You have to be very proactive on getting vegetables. Let me give you a third idea. One third. Let me give you a third idea. It's a little different, but I learned about this probably in the 70s, and I've done it a few times. Eat salad for breakfast. Uh, it's so simple, but just make a big salad for breakfast. You could also eat stew or a good soup that's loaded with vegetables for breakfast. This idea that you have to eat a bowl of flakes is very new. I can guarantee you this. Alexander the Great and the gang were not sitting around before battle, where, where's where's my Cocoa Puffs, okay? It's okay to eat salad for breakfast. It will be a different kind of day. And I mean this. I want you to, Tom, I want you to try this one time, eating salad for breakfast. And then just kind of notice how the day is a little different. I don't even know how to explain it, but eating that clean for breakfast seems to change the day. And finally, our last question from Tom. And finally, does fruit fit in anywhere in this kind of eating plan? If so, are there fruits that you would recommend eating? Are there any fruits that we should avoid? I really like, I don't know if I got this from Maffetone or not. In fact, I'm looking around. I know the book's up here. Um, sorry. But I started doing that thing where you eat fruits alone about, it have to be about 87. The best fruit here in Utah, month in, month out, is apples. We're close to a lot of big apple places. You also didn't mention berries. Berries are a remarkable food. There's a thing called the ORAC test, ORAC, I think. Blueberries, blackberries, raspberries are just loaded with good things for your body. Yeah, they do have a bit of sugar, but honestly, I don't think I've ever had somebody say, yeah, the reason I put on 50 pounds of blubber is because I ate too many fruits and berries. And if that does happen, I do want to meet the person. Are there fruits that we should avoid? I don't think so. As a child, I used to have issues with oranges and citrus fruit because I loved them so much. You get that little burn around your face. But that was just because I was eating 4 and 5 and 6 a day. But no, hey, fruit. If you get a chance, Google the Washington 3 apple a day diet. By the way, you'll also find it in my old Get Up archives on danjohn.net. It is an amazing amount of food every day, and people have lost a lot of weight. The thing about eating an apple and drinking water every meal is it's You're feed forwarding yourself. You're getting bulk, you're getting fiber, you're getting water, you're filling up, and it's just an idea. Look it up and get back to me, okay? Thank you.